Senators, Chrissy here. I was reading, we've all heard Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham saying that they're not going to be impartial jurors and stuff like that. And I was reading that about the Senate trial and some of the things that need. I mean, they need 67 votes, of course, to dismiss Trump, to remove him from office. They only need 51 for acquittal and, or to dismiss. And for a lot of the decisions that are going to be made about how the trial's going to, they only need only needs a 51 majority, and there are some Republican senators who, might help the Democrats get some of what they want. But one of the things I was reading is that it only takes 51 votes to pass the rule that they can have a secret ballot, which means no one knows who voted yes and who voted no. Now, that doesn't necessarily mean that they get the 67 votes that they need to remove Trump from office, but if they were to pass that, or if it was to be shown to Mitch McConnell that enough senators have indicated that they are going to put forward that and vote for it, it might be a stepping stone to getting rid of Trump. So anyway, I thought I would ask the question, if this reaches a Senate trial, will there be a majority vote to hold a secret ballot? So, if the impeachment reaches a Senate trial, will there be a majority vote to hold a secret ballot? So, I'll do an overview on that. So, if the impeachment reaches a Senate trial, will there be a majority vote to hold a secret ballot? That way the senators don't have to, front up to their voters and go, oh, it was me. I think there's enough who are settled until 2024 or who are retiring that, yeah, I think it would be a good thing. So the situation, overview, is if this reaches a Senate trial, will there be a majority to vote to hold a secret ballot? The Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is, well, it's a yes card for me, and yeah, no, Queen of Swords. Queen of Swords is a maybe card for me, but it's also justice, being called forth to answer, and it's a way of people can vote with a clear conscience and not have to look at the demands of the blackmail, basically, that's held over them by Trump, with his words with the base. They can go forward later and say, I did the right thing, if they want to. So it's an opportunity for them to be able to do the right thing, to be able to answer to their conscience. Thoughts, words. What are the current influences that might affect that? A tower moment. Wow. Current influences are what's happening now at the moment within the recent past, within the next few days, even within the past days, something's going to come down, which is going to cause a bit of a tower moment with the Senate, and maybe push those votes that are needed for a secret ballot. Definitely something in the air. What's everyone thinking about with it? The Emperor. Trump, of course, is on all their minds. He's over, that's what this is all about. And it's interesting that this is a very calm, stable, looking person, but this is the Constitution. They're thinking about the Emperor and about his oath to defend the Constitution. And they're thinking about the Emperor and their oath to defend the Constitution. So some of them are really thinking about, doing that. In the immediate future, the sun, something's going to come to light. So that's interesting. Currently, we have a tower moment. Something's coming to light. Being able to step up and tell their truth. That's the situation. Will they be able to step up and do the right thing, tell their truth? Something's coming to light. It's a tower moment. Something's going to come to light soon. What's underneath it all? What are they thinking about? There's a lot of anxiety happening with this situation. Hang on a moment. Sorry about that. Sometimes background noise can take a little while to penetrate my hearing. Even that noisy noise. It took a little bit of time for me to realise what it was. Yes, so there is a lot of anxiety. I don't think the Democrats are really anxious about that. They know that if they don't get, that it's without a secret ballot, it's unlikely to think. I think this anxiety is upon the Republican senators. What's in the recent past about this? The Ten of Swords. Wow. Somebody is betraying or stabbing the Republican Party. Look, honestly, I think Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham have betrayed their oaths in saying what they're saying, and have betrayed the fellow Republican senators. That's my personal opinion, however. But something's happened in the recent past, and a lot of the Republican senators are feeling betrayed. This is betrayal, stabbed in the back, and they're feeling that. Hang on a moment. Okay, so I think some of the Republican senators are feeling betrayed. They feel like they've been put in an impossible position. Maybe this is the current influence tower moment. I do believe there's some senators in there who who want to do a good job, but, you know, feel like they're being forced to do something they don't want to do. But, you know, I don't know how many of them are, you know, I don't know. I feel there are some, but they're just reluctant to speak out because yeah, but I think this is, I honestly think that Mitch McConnell and Lindsey Graham opening their big yaps and saying what they said, I think some of the senators felt it was a real betrayal of their oath of office and of them and of their party, and maybe this is a bit of a tower moment for them in their thinking. Something else is going to come to light relatively soon. Now, what is the next step then? Three of Swords. Whatever is going to come to light, the senators are going to feel betrayed. They already feel betrayed by McConnell and Graham. But I think this, whatever's going to come to light, is to do with the Emperor, with Trump, and they're really going to feel betrayed. Now, in the immediate future, that could be in the next few days, the next few weeks, up to a month or so. So don't sit around hoping that something's going to crack tomorrow. It could, it might not, but let's see if we can find out more about what's going to come to light. I am going to use the Sibyllus for this. My Italian is very rusty. I know a little bit, but not a lot. Just a few words here and there. So I'll probably be looking at the book for a bit of... So let's have a look. What is going to come to light? What is going to come to light in the immediate future? What is going to come to light in the immediate future? Oh, I accidentally picked up two cards. Sacerdote and Pensiero. This is meditation. In meditation. Sacerdote. Sacred, something sacred. Find the card in Italian so I know which card to look up in English. Like I said, my Italian is very basic, so Grazia. Signora Sacerdote, the King of Spades, priest, man of faith, spiritual guide, psychologist. Wow, that's interesting. And in meditation, Pensiero. That's Queen Grazia. Yeah, in meditates and thoughtfulness, thinking. So something is going to come to light that's going to have people thinking sacred. What else? Prigioni, prison. Prison. Wow. That's a biggie. you saw me repair the meditation. Yeah, meditation. I mean, that's definitely prison, that one. Yeah, let's see if I can find the English one. Faithfulness, the love of Lord, nuptials, haughtiness, delirious. Doctor. Imprisonment. Imprisonment, inability to act, constraint. This is very interesting. So we've got imprisonment, meditation, a man of faith, spiritual guide, psychologist, inability to act, imprisonment, and meditation. You know what? Poor Manafort's been taken to hospital. I think this is a combination of something. I think this is Manafort. Or possibly even Flynn. Someone who's in prison or facing prison. I know Rick Gates has been sentenced to 45 days, but I don't think it's him. Somebody, a priest is often the confessor, the seal of confession. Somebody who is in prison or facing prison is thinking about talking, betraying the secrets that he's been kept, that he's been entrusted with by Trump. That's very interesting. I'm going to have a look at the bottom of the deck. I didn't do that before. The Nine of Wands, having to build their defenses. Find a way to be able to defend themselves. And I think that if they hold a secret ballot, they'll be able to defend themselves to the Trumpsters by saying, you know, I don't know who voted against or who voted, and then they'll be able to defend themselves to everyone else by saying, I voted as I thought right, without saying who or how they voted. But I do think something is going to come to light with someone who may be facing jail. It could be Lev, it could even be Rudy, but they're going to really come out with some secrets. This is the priest, the confessional, a sacred, wow, really, really interesting reading. Anyway, Footbridges, I love you all, and thanks for joining me, and I will see you at the next reading. Bye-bye.